Is everything working properly? Looks like it. Okay. Oh, it would help if my mic was unmuted, wouldn't it? Well, okay, enough for first drop. Probably better if I stay muted, honestly. I would love to get anything I want. That is not the input. Just stop running at me for 1 second. That's not 6 medium punch. And she leaves. And I don't get the pickup? I have to delay my up forward to clear my charge, so I can't just instantly up forward and blight kick that, because otherwise I'll just get dead and die. Cool. I love that aspect of this character. Just kill her. kick too late. Stop pressing buttons. Oh my god. I can literally just send it always, and it's right.
One more once.
This is your latest host, Samson.
And all the pinwheel does is armor, like, it's actually insane. That didn't hit. Okay. That crossed up before us. That ate my heavy? The button I was mashing? That y'all could literally hear on stream I was mashing? Wait, you mean to tell me they're pressing? I didn't throw them. Remember how I said the pinwheel just always holds armor? But I'm too tilted to actually remember that. Why would you snap? Yeah, okay. Just...
One more once.
My push block? Absolute guard? Nothing? That sure. I couldn't pillar. It just rolled back out of the frames into... Cool. What? It rolled back through the alpha counter frame, so I couldn't even Sure. Do you ever stop pressing? No. I did not hold that. No. Like, it's insane that my belt is the most effective versus you because I remember how to play the player and not just autopilot my character.
Time to put on a show. Showtime.
No. Okay. No. These reflexes make me lose it. Sure. This is me running into them on QM after I lost an RTR because I just cannot fathom how much they press. It's like it's actually... I did... Where's my cot? Okay, I just lose. That's insane. Why'd you reset? That's not supposed to be a 6 LP. I should have died again. That combo, that, okay. Absolute insanity. Okay. Discord? Are we gonna... What? There we go. Okay, my Discord has been really slow for like 10 million years the past couple of days.
Hello.
Hello, hello.
Playing some Millennia. Oh, that's a SK, someone that we know on this on QM.
Yeah, just the one person who does that not in the
Why are they running violence assist?
I think it's more damage to do with bikes, but it's enough to kill. It's less meter. Excuse me? And she falls out. Yeah. I don't want anyone to tell me Dynamo's a good reversal. It literally loses to everything. It loses to Parasol tier subs.
So do my reverses.
You don't outright have to respect the stomp setup because it just beats it even if you hit her. That didn't eat the assist? What do you mean? What do you mean that trades? I didn't get my reversal. You literally lost the game right there on the spot, but I didn't get Dynamo. Insanity. You literally only call your assist pressure behind it, and I just don't get my reversal so you don't die for it. It's amazing. It's actually phenomenal. And I don't get my air dash backwards.
I just ran into him.
Of course that wouldn't combo. Protect your assist. Yeah. Yeah, I just need to put big buttons out. First one again. My backdash into getting forward dash negative. Yeah, you hold armor every time. I'm so tilted that I got negative edge M shot instead of backdash L shot. Insane. No, yeah, no, you do launch after that. Oh yeah, no, I definitely want to stand there, hold my ground, shoot M shot like an absolute idiot. Not backdash. Cool. Yeah, great game. I totally don't want to maintain my spacing on the character that literally has one job. Time on the tier with it. Die.
I hear you. Before I have to get ready for this thing.
I don't rush block that.
What?
Why did that still hit same side? You chat thing.
Oh my goodness, happy birthday!
Wild assist. I keep forgetting that running wild assist for some reason.
Some people want to have fun, you know? Not everyone wants to be a winner or opposite.
The chug right when they go in is really funny.
Insane is that they're last. I can.
I mean, you saw what the connection was, and then right when they went to do the random bypass.
I love injury points. Cool.
If we start talking about anchor points, we're gonna use all the ones.
and the stream just started.
Okay, now they're playing Eliza Infinity? Smart.
They're trying to show you who's the better one. They're trying to question your authority, Gatorade.
Okay, I did 360 anyway. Oh my god.
That just converted. Art is carried.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh!
No DP.
Dude, shoutouts to like the greatest assist of all time now, L Bart. Why is she so far back on that?
Guys, that's why I had to investigate.
Dude, the more I've been playing Mario, it's like the more I'm like, okay, hold on.
Is she behind me, right?
She's behind you, she recovers fast, like...
Can't tear on a single target, or on two people. My push block training is in backdash because why can't.
Like it comes out, so it trades in her. Sometimes it trades in her favor. Like, dude, what is going on?
It's an overhead.
I blocked low, but I guess I let go with the block down input. Can you kill me?
No, they're not.
I was walking across. What?
Yes.
Okay, never
Over
mind.
the
Sorry.
I didn't get a jump? Okay.
Yo, blocked is blocked, Tater. Oh wait, hold on. Unless.
Can't keep me in the corner forever.
Wait. Okay. Blocked is no longer blocked. Oh my goodness. What's this? What's this? Oh!
Did you like the stare down into just H talk into H dart? Because
Yes,
I know what
sir.
you are. You're gonna get hit by this meaty fireball for no reason.
Get ready to die, buddy. Okay, I haven't played BB Tech since the offline, so what can possibly? I'm just here for the free entertainment. Actually, I should probably pull up and just look at chat. Also, I do gotta say, Tater, dude, why does this new like scenario need me to like have 3 monitors up?
Yeah. I know exactly what you mean.
Like I need so much just to like. I'm like, okay, I'm looking back and forth, look at the Excel sheet, what's going on here?
Double dart confirmed for the clip.
Yep. And when we get Mario, there we go.
You gonna snap? Oh snap! Oh snap! You just want me to mash on you, don't you?
We have not learned the lesson.
Overhead. I don't know.
No.
I don't lie, the game didn't take my super input.
Okay, I cannot read chat. Alright chat, what's going on? Oh my god, okay, hold on, I got a shit fun. I really have to
What?
play this in comment. I was like, let me try to practice my B&B, make sure I remember my B&Bs, and then the first thing it does is like, it procs burst. And I'm like, oh right, I forgot I just seen my time to stop burst.
That's the option. I already use OTG.
Okay.
Welcome to the corner. Never mind.
Welcome to the corner.
No, I just doing a side switch. The game thought that would be funny. Cool. Yeah, sure. That would draw. Total sense. Makes total sense.
I'm becoming a victim of random circumstance. This is the only reason they're getting a game on with me.
That's correct. A victim of getting clipped by random stuff.
They took one and dipped. Yeah. See, if I could have just used the one right now if I said what I thought about them.
I think you should let them know. Ping them right now, and call them words that I'm not allowed to say on stream.
I fear they're not in any of the Discord.
What was the name again? Hold on. I'll ping them right now.
Milanesta something.
Milanesta SK? Hold on.
Hold on. I can find it in every place.
Let's see. No. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Milanesta.
Pretty
if I'm
block.
reading that correctly.
Also, that Elliger was an shot plus assist that I just didn't get. So that's how we got there. And then, yeah,
There's
sure.
his
I
under
love this
SK.
game.
You know what would be the ultimate crash out though, Henry? Just add players. Which one of you is Milanesta SK?
No super reference? No nothing? Cool.
Oh,
Alright, one more and then we'll go.
okay, sweet. I still checked it in time. we're going until 6:35. Okay, thank God I checked it on time. Yippee! All right, I will stay on here until I'm called for my match. So someone do that.
I didn't know if I did that anyway.
Okay. Also, I gotta say, I don't even know how you say their tag. Is it Joshmo? Joshmo?
Johnso.
Johnso? They are surprisingly pretty good.
It's almost like they've been grinding.
No. Even before, like they started being more like playing more, like seeing them more present. I should say.
Yep.
Sure.
I mean, I'm going back over like 6+ mixed matches ago. They were already on the way out.
Yeah, they're pretty. Yeah, no, because I think I started playing them when the first time I played them, was when they started joining games.
They definitely play like they're trying to fight Skullgirls players in tournament. I will say.
It's so funny because when I was playing them, I was like, dude, why are they like why do they have like good fundamentals and all this? Like, what's wrong with you? Like, I was a part of that. Like, yo, have you played any other games besides this?
Chill too. We can say someone's been playing better and Dunce can maul about them pressing on every opportunity. Those are not mutually exclusive things. This is SG. It is on you, the person who recognizes the habit, to punish it.
Oh.
Which I've given that feedback to someone before as well. Like, yeah, I didn't punish it, but you should not be pressing on every opportunity and
You did fingers that.
dual smashing armor on everything. Yeah.
Oh my god, I got so scared.
Why did she react so fast out of glide? Cool.
She got that glide buff.
My speed.
It's okay. We'll blink for ask for it. That's a little slow, Sean.
Yeah, there's so many buttons in this game where it's like, oh, it's like you can bait it out.
Oh, I still got it.
But if it's not a hard read, you're not reacting to it by the time they're recovering with a light.
Yep.
And anybody any gamers know how to react to AC into your favorite super afterward?
I'm not even talking about that. Well, I am talking about one of them because they did it to Parasol when I could do pillar bikes and kill them for it, but it rollbacked after the alpha counter straight into the super flash, so I couldn't react. That was fun. That was great. I was having a great time dealing with that. So stupid.
It's okay. Don't worry. We will kill them. And when we get them, don't worry, Duncy. We'll get them. We'll kill them. Okay. Alright, I gotta wait till whenever my match happens, so I might be here for like the whole thing.
Yippee!
Yippee! Alright. Yeah, I'm just gonna primarily watch. Oh, the dunce exploded?
Did I?
Oh no.
No, it's just not.
Let
It's,
me refresh my Twitch.
Man.
Okay, yeah, nothing was moving. I was like, wait, what the?
No, it was because I had it in full screen, so it wasn't exploding while I was playing.
Yo, like, the great debate of full screen or window will never stop being the funniest thing.
I don't
You
mess
could
with it in windowed.
just be-
Windowed borderless is what I use to stream, but it drops stuff. I've also had it drop in windowed, but I just never really bothered with it all that much.
Just be casual and never go into full screen.
I cannot play this game not in full screen. It'll just randomly start delaying inputs or eating them. Like it's noticeable even in lab. All right.
Well, see, when I'm in full screen, that like my whatchamacallit, my game just starts to like drop frames for some reason, and then when I'm windowed, it's less, and then it's like
Cannot be this hot in here. It's only 84 out. I'll be right back.
Smile.
good on iteration.
Okay. We got Shield Tail versus Open Lobby. But yeah, okay. Starting a tad late, but welcome to Get Great. We match you up with someone around your skill level. We'll watch the matches, we'll try and give you all advice, a couple tidbits and pointers, things to be thinking on, things to be working on for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Just help guide your improvement. So,
Yeah, this is all we're watching you in real time. So I know sometimes it'd be a little hard to get good quality matches with people of your skill level, as this game is very wide and it's very old. We're here to help you out, and then maybe you can even get a trading partner out of this. No,
is
trading
there
partners are good.
anybody for Open Lobby, or is it a teaching session? Smile.
Someone will be taught a lesson, whether they like it or not. Are they even in the lobby?
Yeah, they are.
Okay. What? Open lobby where? This is for a beginner toss.
Yeah, or all beginner intermediate.
Wait, is it beginner, lower, intermediate, or?
No, it's lower intermediate.
Oh,
They've graduated from beginner status. Yeah, I'm new. I don't know if it'll be a great match, Jerboa.
Jerboa. I think we get Jerboa should be okay, right? I mean, they're still on the same list as the rest of them, right?
I mean,
Are they okay?
I don't know if that would be good.
That's why I ask. I didn't look at the Excel sheet.
Yeah, they've got double their hours, and I think Jerboa has a pretty solid understanding of the game. No, they're not up. What? Why
What if they just hit you with the mix-up and then they're just like, hey, I actually have way more hours on my other console. Just PC, I'm going off my Steam. You know? Is it too late to enter?
Unfortunately, yeah.
What news do you hear? If you're a beginner, you can play it in this right now. We just won't be able to focus on you. We will not be paying attention to you. Like, come next Saturday,
Okay.
somebody got you.
All right. If you're down to run it, go ahead and go. Get started. Reminder: we've got a handful of goobers, and I'm also this week cooked me, unfortunately. So it's just 3 flat. Shorter.
To be fair, I thought I would have been okay. I didn't think I was gonna be okay. If I would have known, I would have just held down today. A lot of things have happened this week.
Yippee!
So, okay, I'm as prepared as I can be for BB Tech. So I did my B&Bs and everything else is up in the air. I have not been playing. Actually, who's even in my bracket today for the training boat?
Yeah, H-gun is not a thing to be pressing at anything other than like 3/4 screen. Good double jump out of the mix.
Yeah, generally.
That's nice.
Oh, you had the right idea though. Snap.
No. Snap the wrong character too.
Ooh.
I would not be elbowing from that tall. Low-key jump light punch and jump light kick are much better as falling walls from that height.
Or if you want to be real funny, since you're pretty high, you can also do JHK.
Jerboa, or Shield Tail, I will let you know the last hit of Dynamo has less block stun than the rest of the hits. So you actually have a lot less advantage going into Lenny after the final hit than all the previous ones. Not to mention PBGC threatening a punish as well. So,
but also since you were trying to save your Stella, please do not call her when she's about to die.
oh what?
If Jabura knows better, they would have killed, but you'll be right.
Counter hit. Keep in mind they're mashing. Do we got any burst baits?
We'll do the combo first. Definitely not. Okay.
But yeah, the Peacock is going in and then trying to zone in their face, which is like... It kind of works when people are running into you. Like if people are trying to hit you and you're using the bombs to trade defensively, but if you're moving forward and being aggressive with the bombs, it tends to put you at a pretty big risk. And that, like, at that spacing, you'd probably rather just end up, like, trying to do ID jump light kick, or hover above them and press jump medium kick, or just sweep at them and do stupid stuff like that, which has risk in and of itself, but that's kind of just playing Peacock aggressively in a nutshell. It'll always be somewhat high risk. But the bombs are not meant for point blank for the most part.
Just like pauses the stream whenever I'm not focusing on them. Okay, return to start. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Nice. No, there's a combo! No!
Yeah.
Is that?
Funk?
Oh yeah, that's tricky. Oh, dropped it. Okay.
You are really liking that elbow, and it's kind of getting you killed.
Yeah, but I think my favorite players do it.
In different situations. Context OTG-less. And we keep
Oh,
they got the
they did
reset.
do it, but they I don't think they meant to do it as a reset. Oh. Missed the mix. There's no mix. You should be dead right now. See, 1, 2, 3.
I do want to prescribe this double more 2 HP, 5 HP gun. It's always going to be a little scary versus band, because you have to play the game of chicken whether or not they're going to embrace you or not. But not presenting it at all just lets the band walk at you.
You have to let. Sometimes you gotta show them that you're willing to do things.
Yeah. Your opponent will not respect
If
something
anything-
if they do not have to.
Ruby, I have the not delayed feed now.
Thank you. I'm tuned in. I just said when you opened up the stream, the matches weren't showing still.
Yeah. Okay, we did sweep round start versus Philia. I would not encourage that as Peacock. I'm not gonna hold you.
Oh, we tried to do okay. The one thing, especially in this, like, you
Did the sweaty ending instead of just
Wait.
doing ABC.
No!
Yeah, I think if you want to pick up their 2OP, that's both, but it's just gross.
Well, after the JHK, you should have just went into ground string and.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The 2LK whiffs on bands, so they do 2LP, 2 medium punch, and then you can either do 2 HP into jabs if you're feeling like you have that. You probably were close enough to just snap there at that point too.
Yeah.
Bomber.
Nice bomber. Ah, oh, you the puddle.
That's not puddle. That's a meaty catching them pressing, which you are not respecting any of these matches, by the way. You're kind of just.
Oh, drop
It's
it.
coming. Oh, it's not.
It's
Patience.
on the way.
There it is.
Reaction.
We're
That
mashing.
is, not, that is the wrong reversal.
Yeah, cat heads is not a reversal.
I think that's
Good night. Yeah.
Yeah, check out.
Okay. So, biggest things for Shield TL, again, you're trying to do both worlds of Peacock, where you're trying to run in and then you're trying to zone, and it's like... Calling bombs in people's face as they're like just outside of Footsie's range is a very effective way to hold space and like defend your space. But when you're getting that close to them and then doing it, it's sketchy. And then like kind of applies to your round starts too. You're choosing to go forward versus the rushdown character who can put you in a blender, and you are one of the most mixable characters known to God. Like you're asking for it. The Marvel 3 I played before this was a bad idea. So yeah, that's not kind of gonna be how the Peacock goes. For the Bella, too much elbow everywhere, too much elbow mashing out of mix, too much elbow going for overheads. I did not see you go for very many lows. And Bella's 2LK is low-key a war crime. Like, it's her only low. She needs that smile.
And low crush is a low crush throw. You know?
The low crushing. I hate that. I'm so glad I play Bella now. Stupid character. I get to do it to other people. It's great. But yeah, like you're too much elbow. Again, so like jump light kick, jump light punch are really good falling and rising buttons. Jump light punch is better for rising. So it's like you can use those as faster walls because they're still massive for no reason and reasonably active. You don't have to just crutch on the elbow. The elbow has its place in time. You can like retreat elbow if you think someone's gonna be really aggressive at you, but you're doing it too much and it's punishable. It's death. It's bad. It's a seasoning you gotta limit. It's like Szechuan peppers or anise. It's like you put too much and all of a sudden your whole dish is just no. It overpowers everything.
Well, what if I want that spice though?
Szechuan peppers is not spice. That is. Your mouth is numb. That is not a.
Spice. That's spice.
That's
no.
spice.
It. I'm so upset. I don't know how to words properly, but like, it is a spice, but it is not capsaicin spicy. It is a weird, you don't get to taste the rest of your meal, not because your mouth is in pain, but just because your mouth doesn't know what worlds it's in anymore.
But consider this. What if that is the...
Band, I think you're giving too much respect. Which, like, obviously you need to respect Band's options, but you can't live in fear entirely of Band doing something and never do it. But so, like I said it earlier, I don't know if you had a pause, but if 5 HP and 2 HP and gun are really strong tools to force the Band to do certain things in neutral, but if you don't represent them at all, they don't even need to risk throwing an Embrass that you, like, mess with their spacing and dash block or chicken block and get a punish on. They just go, okay, I don't need to Embrass, I don't need to enforce my turn at all, I just walk at you. And then all of a sudden the band's walking at you, you're too afraid to do anything, and then all of a sudden you're in the corner versus Big Band, and, help. Like, it's just...
Help. Please, are you the man?
Yeah. And then you're versus Big Band with nowhere to run, and everything's significantly worse. God is dead. Yeah, that was kind of the lot of it. It just... Overall, versus the Philia 2, you kind of just need to pick and choose your times to fight back more. Double, you can press 2 HP a lot later than you think you can versus the Philia character, and it will smoke the majority of her IIDs. Like, it just wins. It just simply just wins. It's really stupid. Same thing as double versus Philia. You can use L-Gun as an anti-air. If you know they're going to air dash at you, you L-Gun, you shimmy backwards as part of your startup to buy yourself more time, and then it trades with them, and you get tagged by a stray hit of jump medium punch, and they get hit into a full knockdown because they're airborne getting hit by Luger. And then you get a full combo afterwards because it's funny and wholesome and very interactive to play against. So it's like, you can disrespect your opponent a lot more if you have the knowledge, and you kind of just gotta start swinging those options a bit more. A little too much respect is dangerous. Because then you just let your opponent do the stupid stuff. And the stupid stuff in this game is really stupid. This game
it can go south very quickly. It's usually not fun when that happens. Well, yeah, don't let other people do it. Do stupid stuff. Let me do stupid stuff.
Alright, Spades is in here. Where's your boa? Yippee! Alright, y'all are good.
Yippee!
Dang, that kid went through puberty. It's so funny.
Me when I
don't know, every time I think about that meme, it's just so funny to me because I actually like understand it because I was forced to learn German for some reason. So it's like
the one that always kills me is whenever I think of the meme, it's just Carl who's like, "Oh, it feels so good."
You can't do that. Philia reversal in the air does not have hit stop that covers the startup. You can react to it. Oh, you land canceled. Recognize. Press early. Was that supposed to be a parry? Yeah. I know you were wanting. That's insane. I know you were wanting to get back charge there. I would hold down back instead of just back because you actually don't want to drop that space. Jerboa has banned because you weren't at threat of getting hit, so you were just giving them space to walk out of the corner. Killing.
gonna kill you.
I mean, band players in a nutshell.
What are you trying to say there?
That y'all deal damage for no good reason. And just about any character
I-
can do a tag setup into you and then just have a better ender because your max scaling damage is still the stupidest thing in the world.
I'm gonna go with my original statement of the development.
I guess the development of realizing, oh, these other characters can tag into him too. Cool. What if everyone just had 10k as a tree?
What if I just want to make the character I play damage?
Yeah,
How do you do damage as this character? You bring in a different character.
Actually, speaking of the routing, if you do have tips for Jabo's routing, because both y'all play these characters, they did ask specifically about their routing, so that's a good thing to bring up at the end as well.
I will look at it when it shows up, when Ben is allowed to play again.
I like the punches. The punches are good.
Ooh, what a PvC.
We gotta believe.
Okay.
Also, yeah, versus Philia, you can kind of just swing light kick. And if you notice they're getting stuck in pre-block on the ground, I feel like Jerboa, you could have Gregored that. I'm not gonna lie. I think you're
Also,
it was risky.
Also, I will say for Spade, delay when you do puddle so that way you can get squeeze out a little bit more damage.
Sure. React when you do drill.
No! No! That didn't look like it was gonna set up correctly.
It technically didn't. They made it really obvious of which side it was, but it was still high-low, bro.
Okay, you don't have to approach. You can be landing. Okay?
And we're... Okay, well, this
I think you did
punishes.
that. Oh, okay. I was like, I do not know if you did that later or not.
And so, Spade asked us for the lab question, but I'm going to talk about it a little bit as well here. Dealing with DPSs, because Jerboa's offense is pretty linear. They tend to run at you, call a DPSs behind them, and then just keep going. But one of the things they're doing pretty consistently is they're dash blocking at you, calling their DP assist, which means they're down backing. You have... Philia's is not great. The rest of your cast has really good throws, either throws or command throws, to call them out for doing this. So in general, dealing with DP assists, if you can't avoid it, and you notice they're habitually down backing while calling it, to force you to block it and then go in afterwards, throw is a very good consistent option. Good double jump.
Double jumping?
Oh wait, I said Philia. Valentine's throw is not great either, I'm not gonna lie. I like the 5 light kick. A little too early, but that button's early in this matchup. Oh god, I got mixed.
Oh, so you're getting mixed. How can we help that?
Look, sometimes you just get hit.
No, I've never gotten it in once, ever.
Parasol forehead kick.
That's an unblockable. I cannot block unblockables.
But it's still getting hit though.
But that's not because of me blocking. That's an unblockable.
Oh! No
Oh
one's
my
stuck.
god, I'm pretty sure that hit cross. Okay.
If they had done got H-Gun, that actually was a good version, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah. Okay. So part one
Why?
of the band route. Don't drop it.
We're gonna do a room like that?
Yep.
They did.
Yeah?
But they could if Jabron knows what side they actually could get. They get.
I am not a fan of his Clydes in neutral. That's a big
I think
risk.
they're trying to call out Brass. I think that's what's going on.
Yeah, I mean, you're trying to call it Brask, but the risk reward is... Oof. Especially seeing 2 of them haven't hit and still going for the 3rd is optimistic.
Oh, you know.
Clearly, like, the read and the timing wasn't there. The 5-head play would have been encourage them to brass with repeated guns and then call out the brass afterwards. But yeah, it was... We were addressing a problem they hadn't presented yet, and it was really risky. wasn't gonna drop this, but can safe jump. But yeah, so honestly, one of the biggest things Spades is dealing with DP assists, and so again, avoid it if you can. What assists were you running? So it was.
I think is it not just the usual like club team?
I think it was, yeah. So you don't have a great counter call assist, which makes things a bit more awkward. But it's either avoid it, or if they call it too close to you, again, Jerboa was constantly just dashing up, calling beat, and then down backing. Hit them with a throw. Double's got a really good dash up throw. Bella has MGR. Valentine is a little bit more awkward. You're spacing, like, your throw is not the greatest. You can eke it out, but if they space it well, it's pretty annoying to deal with. Another thing you can do is just block the beat extend in the air. Because if they're far enough away that you can't throw them, they'll have to still follow up, and then you can block beat extend in the air, play the will I won't I push block the assist game to figure out your air stall timings and just kind of deal with the left right from there. It's not a great position, don't get me wrong. And you don't have great alpha counters to deal with the situation. I also just don't think we saw you reversal after blocking beat extend, which I think would have caught Jerboa, because they were calling beat extend and forcing you to respect it and forcing you to block, and then going in after the fact and you didn't send it in that specific instance. And so it's kind of like paying attention to those consistent situations you're getting put in and going, okay, I need to do something different here, and mashing is one of the options that might get you there once you have to block, because sometimes you just gotta hold it. Beat extends beat extend. But before I move on, you have any major thoughts on routing they either use?
Okay, so Javura, if you really want to start stepping up your band routing, you need to start learning how to do clarinet loops, both the mid screen and the corner version, which I think from last time we played, I don't think I got to play at all, because lol. But when you do play band, you do need to get those routings. Not the mid screen like wiki stuff is not too bad, but if you're looking to get more out of your like damage wise and all that, you do need to learn clarinet loops, and then of course a little bit better of your mix-up game as well too, which so that way you can make your opponent more fearful. So those are the only things that I can place for that. Like I said, it's kind of hard because I don't think I really got to see the band play as much, but yeah, at least from what just one of the variation mid screen though, you need to know those types of versions, and then later on, once you feel comfortable enough with clarinet loops, then it's time to learn the things like OTG-less brass and like the corner switches, things like that. So knowing when and where you need to use your sound stuns as well too. Say for the example, if there's cases where your opponent is a little too far, you want to use something like amp step and then get the pull in, go from there. But it's very situational. But knowing what you can and cannot go into, and where you want to save your sound stun as well too helps out. Okay, I have to BRB real quick too.
Okay.
So.
But yeah, and then for Jerboa, again, kind of talking to you from the other side, your approach is pretty linear. You really crutch on beat extend to force the issue, and I know you're Philia, so it's like neutral's not great, you're stubby. Assists help. I'm not telling you to stop using assist entirely, but it is very easy to tailor a game plan around you because you produce so few scenarios. You're either floating above them with airball and then trying to land to do some Philia stuff, or you are dash blocking at them, calling beat extend and going, okay, it's my turn now, and playing from there. And like characters with really good alpha counters are going to eat you alive for that. like I was telling them to do, a person who's cognizant and gonna throw you for dash blocking at them, because you will consistently dash block and call your assist. Gotta diversify our portfolio, so to speak. Give them more things to worry about, become a lot more threatening. Because, don't get me wrong, as a baseline game plan, very solid. We just gotta add a little bit more around it. Because right now it's incredibly predictable. And because you were on offense most of the time, that is most of what we got to see. I don't know if I necessarily have much more feedback. And Ruby already got you for the routing. Was there anything else? For the bands, especially in some of those matchups, I'm still a big sucker for spaced M beat. I will always love to see people use it more. So I think that's my one biggest comment about band is gonna just give them a little check. Give them a little neutral, like, hey, you keeping it clean? You keeping it tight? Because if they're not, Brass will just eat them alive. And then if you're really sick nasty with it, you can do Brass, SSJ, Gregor, and get a confirm if you have the meter. So it's always a good tool to have in your back pocket. Brass is a criminal normal, or normal special. Yeah, do keep in mind, I have a feeling if you do hairball behind the Brass, you will not ever be able to threaten the full confirm, but if you only have one bar, you're not worried about that anyway. So it's a much better option then. But there is the trade-off of keeping yourself a lot more secure versus being annoying, like very, very annoying to punish, but technically the punish is there. The reward being you will get a full combo if you have 2 bar. And you didn't call your assist. So, different situations will have different needs.
Okay, I've returned.
Welcome return. We're just wrapping up.
Dude, I was told this bracket starts at 4:30 or at 4 o'clock. Why is it almost 5 o'clock?
Smile.
It would be things that would never happen if it was my bracket.
Alright. Renegona and...
Every day I'm appreciated on my TOs of Skullgirls. Not to disrespect the BB Tag gamers, but yo.
is this a...
An hour late is kind of crazy, though.
Yeah, that's...
Right? Because they're just barely like, hey, we're gonna start calling off the stream matches. The bracket hasn't even started yet.
It's like bum when he starts the bracket like 40 minutes late, and then you have to wait for him to type in everyone's names.
Awesome.
It's okay. Robotic Taterade will sure help me out, right?
And it does give you the names to copy paste on string queues.
Okay,
You should probably fix that command if it's not working.
Does
I've been using it a while.
TMN does use Robotic Taterade, yes.
Yeah. Well, and today is the TMN bracket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm doing my due diligence to play when I can. I'm trying to do my goal of 2026.
Yeah, I should probably go back and start playing Toonie, but I don't know. I do not have the mental for fighting games right now. It is... Ugh.
Low-key, I get it. If it makes you feel better, I'm too busy.
I'm just playing Slay the Spire and League, because for whatever reason...
Yeah, that's not fair. You got a new game. I don't have a new game to play.
For whatever reason, my MOBA itch is back. So...
It's okay.
But today definitely knocked it because I had 3 games straight of people queuing up to then just not want to play the game, and I will never understand that.
No, low-key, I get it. Sometimes you boot up and then you wait in the queue and you're just like, you know what, boom, turn it off.
No, it's not that. We get 5 minutes in the game and it's like, okay, I decided to play a competitive game that will go 35 minutes, but I have already decided this game is lost at 5.
Oh, dude, can we slash FF?
Yeah, it's insane. It's like, y'all, we're not good at this game. Anyone can lose at any point. Just play the game.
No. My MR. Don't say my MR.
Alright, we got stuck in the corner as Fortune.
Yeah, we didn't really get stuck so much as we just played in the corner.
Yeah, we
Yeah,
walked
we
ourselves.
kind of walked
in the
ourselves
corner,
back.
yeah. Val told us to get in the
does
corner.
not
We said
kill.
yes, ma'am.
No, this is not kill. This is not it.
This kills if we go to double and do the double.
I think if we went to Fenrir, I think it would have killed.
Yeah, Fenrir into double would have done it.
Yeah. It's definitely a we gotta get around that.
Silver cord dive kick? I think I would much rather you actually take the corner here, personally.
I'd like to see them get her out instead of mixing at all.
Yeah, actually, you could
Ooh.
do silver cord into dive kick into SBO.
Oh my god, you're dangerous for doing another mix-up.
Ooh,
there.
Bella.
And good night. On left.
Oh,
Oh my god.
that's
Gamer.
unfortunate.
Gamer, this carrot. Please. Gamer, please. Let your
That-
character live.
You're carried, Bella. Copter. So now we hard tag Bella.
Chip out. We didn't call our assist. Oh!
Oh my god.
Love to see it. Alright, regardless of what happens, I'm going with stop hard tagging like this.
What the? Okay,
Overall,
alright.
this Bella has raw tagged twice and tried to bash elbow twice out of mix. Do we have these?
I don't think we do.
We do?
We need to
Alright.
reset early anyway.
I wasn't talking about killing, I was just talking about getting the full
Oh.
charge into 2 medium kick. It's easier with OTG though.
I think you need to spend your. Oh no, actually no. You do man at the end. I was thinking you had to spend FPL. I was like, Oh, you're getting. No! Actually, did she?
No, she was in the air.
Okay.
Yeah, she
I
could-
cannot
even if you did-
tell.
Even if you did the in the
I
hole,
guess video, yeah.
They can-
I feel like you could just let the DP rock and then do the Gregor.
Yeah.
It's just
But-
over at that point.
Was that really close enough for Gregor hit stop to cover that? Because I feel like if I'm
No, it's supposed to be airborne.
No. What I'm saying is after the Gregor hit stop comes out, like that distance, I'm pretty sure Parasol can bike. So I thought you could have reacted to. Wait, Gregor's still airborne even if you don't leave the ground.
No, I think.
I'm
it's
saying you let it
was
rock
the air
if
version.
they do
Yeah.
it. If
But no,
they
no,
you just do the air version.
Yeah, in that specific instance, though, I'm pretty sure they didn't cancel it late enough, so they could have actually lost a Daisy on reaction. I'd have to replay takeover. I think it was far enough away that was the case. Okay, this Fortune is swinging.
Okay, now we will go in. They might have the stream on. I think that's what's going on. They heard us saying, "Yo, you're backed up to the corner."
Okay.
Right. It's back to the corner.
Funk.
Not a
Oh, they're
real
gonna
combo,
follow.
not a real setup. I getting pressured in the corner again. Just okay.
This
Fortune buttons are good, but you have to actually do something with them.
Yeah, the Fortune is pressing a lot, but there's not much. I'm not gonna say there's not much intent, but you're not presenting a threat to actually open someone up. What you're ended up doing is a ton of mids or lows, and you're not threatening overhead, you're not threatening throw. And you're very rarely actually like trying to open someone up with the low. You're using it as a long-range neutral poke, as opposed to, okay, you've held my assist, I'm gonna threaten high-low. Every time they've blocked your assist, you've done up back jump heavy punch, trying to like bait out a reversal. And if you want to threaten to actually open someone up, you've got to hit them with the, I'm gonna ID at you, I'm gonna press 2OK. Because this up back jump heavy punch is not doing it.
Also,
Nice.
Oxygen, if I'm you, I don't think I back it up like that much. I would still try to keep the corner. Like, you're just wanting to cover the space at time.
We're too focused on vials. Val does real damage without the vials.
Also, with as much as this Bella is like jumping around, Valentine, you literally can just send up forward jump medium kick. That is a button.
Then
of all
we're
time.
into. Okay, someone else also has to stream up. It looks like. Literally what we just said.
Yep.
Yo, both of you, if you're listening, yo, turn that stream off.
Yeah.
They want the live coaching. Remember, we lost the coaching as band war. Remember?
That's Yeah, next tournament I play, dude, I'm gonna call. I'm
Well,
gonna
it's
call
also
Taylor
just
and be
getting
like, "Yo,
feedback on a
Taylor."
10-second delay is actually mind melting. Like, it is so hard to implement. They're like, you should have punished that there, and you're like getting mixed trying to figure out what the hell they were talking about.
Me when I'm in BC and I'm being told that you should have punished that, and it was already way after the fact.
But yeah, so you as a enjoyer with Val and Double on your team, they both have the same jump medium kick. Hint, it's dumb. It is a really good air to air. It is a oh no.
Come on, you gotta have those. You have bypass plus bomber. It's yours. Okay.
Oh, you gotta do heavy
no,
kick there.
no combo.
We did the wrong route.
Since
after
we're from-
H5.
okay, why did we back off? We just ran forward and then ran back.
Pop, pop, pop.
I think they're trying to shimmy it. I think
We're not shimmying Val from half screen.
A thing to think about, Renegona, it's actually more damage for Fortune to do 2 hits of stand heavy kick than 1, or than 3. Like, genuinely, the 3 hits of stand heavy kick is so much worse for her scaling. Keep it safe.
Not. Oh,
I thought for
could have been
oh.
snapped.
Oh, the punish!
Renegona, that is a situation.
Dude, we're just sending.
After they whiff the airball in front of you, you can look to up forward jump light punch at them. That's a really good aggressive air to air for Swiggly to catch people just doing stuff.
Adjusting our feet.
It works very similarly to Fortune jump light punch.
Helicopter at full screen. Not dashing. When you're playing red light, green light versus Squiggly, you need to use normal forward jump. I know this is like blasphemy for Skullgirls. Normal forward jumps. A forward jump, air dash, not ground dash, air dash. Not ground dash, forward jump. Just forward jump.
That doesn't work. Oh.
Okay.
You know, I was talking about the Daisy doesn't work. I was just not expecting the insta-cat hits. That got me off guard, I'm not gonna lie.
That also caught me off guard. Because I thought the cat head was for after
Oh, we're playing gun gameplay? Gun gameplay? Ah.
Alert.
No, game man.
Back.
Alright, hit.
Like Solus.
Did not reset. It was supposed to.
Oh god. Oh, okay. We're yumping. I'm yumping. I'm okay.
Why that trade?
Oh, you know.
Not close.
Yeah,
Too far away. Yes, heavy counter hit punish. Yes. Wait, this isn't
know
part
that
of the
happened.
DVD combo.
Dude, I was gonna make a video on that and then just troll you with it.
There we go.
You know
For a throw reset, honestly. Oh, we're
They gotta go for the burst bait, yeah.
Oh!
What?
Bingo. And it drops.
Bomber. Don't think you needed a flash step there. I think you would have been fine without it.
meter
Like,
game.
no, but you can do H gun and keep the corner. More so what I was.
Level
trying to say.
3. Yep.
Get ready for a surprise!
Alright, now
Run
don't call
away.
assist.
Call the assist. Call the assist right now. Get her! Get her!
So this ended up working, but Fortune can just play lame. You can just up back air dash backwards and say you're not gonna hit me enough to win this game here. And then if they're too antsy, like trying to play around your buttons, you just fiber over their head and run the opposite direction. Fortune's annoyingly good at runaway. Like she can just. She has to be careful because she could be lanky and you could snipe her for a couple random things, but if she never really commits herself to many buttons and just uses her mobility, it is annoying to catch the small ball that is Fortune flying through the air.
Small!
Also, so at least in terms of the Fortune Renegona, like, you're doing a lot, but it doesn't have a targeted goal. At least an effective one in terms of Skullgirls. And so I talked about this a little bit, but it's the... You're doing a good job sharking them out of neutral, but you're hitting them with a jab. So you're doing jab into medium kick. It's just a bunch of mids, you're calling your assist to hold them on the ground, and then almost every single time you did that, you just up-backed away from them. You were baiting the mash so hard, and you were either doing up-back or up-back jump heavy punch, but the problem is you're not actually threatening them. So you're like kind of running them down, forcing them into a bad situation, and then not reaping the reward of, okay, hold this high-low throw. And your fortune, you can also do cross if they're really respecting you. So it's like...
You're
getting
you're scaring yourself.
Yeah. You're pulling up.
Scared of something that hasn't has happened yet.
Pulling out the blicky, asking for someone's money, and then running away before they actually hand it to you. Like, so it's the neutral isn't necessarily the problem. You're just not capitalizing on your advantage state like at all, and so it's hard to get used to. Well, it's not that it's all mids if they're in block stun. It's that your jab and your medium kick are just all mids. And then, which assist are you running for? Because for Squiggly, if you're running 2 HP, the first hit will be a low. Every single other hit after the first one that hits or blocks is a... Oh, no.
Dragon Bite is all mids, but here's the thing, is that as soon as they recover from that block stun, they don't know where you're going to be. You are in control of that. That can be a high or a low as soon as they recover from the block stun of the assist.
Well...
Not to mention, some assists have gaps, and some lockdown assists even have gaps in them, so you actually get a mix-up during the assist.
Yeah, so we're just... You're doing things right in terms of taking away their ability to play the game, and then you're not threatening anything afterwards.
A good example is if you do a JLK because you're trying to hit them overhead, then you need to have the button and follow-up that will actually get a combo from the JLK hitting. You're not going to do JLK or 2LK and then react and see you got the combo. Your pressure structure has to be here to actually give you a chance.
Yeah, and then...
Yeah, since that's Ruby labbing and BB tag and not muting himself.
Oh, my bad.
So, for the other characters, Bella stopped hard tagging as much in the rest of the games, which did a wonder for her health bar. There was still a lot of elbowing, and this is not that elbow's a bad button, it's just Bella has other tools. Bella has other really stupid tools.
It's also like if you're gonna press a reversal on the way down, it's you have things like Bella JLP and JLK.
Yes.
Those are some pretty good buttons. Elbow's a rather situational thing to do for a falling button. There's like a very specific context when you would want to do it. But generally speaking, JLP and JLK are your better falling buttons.
Elbow is a very specific call out for mix-ups you know are going to be slow below you that you hope to trade with, because elbow trades better in your favor. That is the situation for that, versus more often than not, I'm usually just swinging jump light kick if they're trying to space it, or if I know they're going to be directly under me, if it's someone doing some stupid like, oh, you can't see this, and I just press jump light punch because it hits entirely below me. Bella jump light punch is really good for that. It's 6 frames, and it's got an amazing hitbox. It's really good at stuffing that if you're trying to catch anyone. And then the biggest thing for me for the Squiggly was just like, similar to what Tater was talking about for your fortune. You're going through all the mix, you're doing the stancels, you're dancing all in front of their face, getting the hit, and then you just keep dancing in front of their face instead of actively hit confirming the fancy stuff. And so it's like, you're being a threat, you're being a menace, you're forcing them to block anything, but they're not eating a full combo when they guess wrong. And that's a problem.
It definitely feels... Okay, this is probably an obscure thing about it. The way that I'm going to present it. It's like... Oh, okay, let me rephrase it. This is the only thing that Tanner is going to get. It's like when people like move back and forward in Street Fighter, thinking they're doing they're following oh, this is what they do, but they don't know why they're doing it. It's that type of scenario.
Yes.
What's going on?
Alright, so Squiggly is baby, I understand. But that will be a thing to work on, where it's like a good autopilot after doing 6 HP is just gonna stancel into 12k anyway. And that auto combos or it mixes, it's a high-low. And by the point you get the 12k, you should be able to be reacting to the 6 HP, and then you can just do normal stancel combos after. But you do have to keep in mind your combo stages are messed up because you didn't start with the 12k, so your 12k and any button you press after that will be tracked. That is the one weird thing.
Yeah, you're at stage 3 now at that point. Stage 3,
So
right?
ideally-
Stage 3 or stage 5?
Stage 3, I believe.
Yeah, okay.
Not that there's any significant difference because you'll just stancel again and be stage 5. It's like they're both tracked. Like it doesn't actually matter. But so ideally you do 6 HP 12k and you can hit confirm that 12k with 5 heavy punch. That's a bit harder. Usually you're gonna press a medium button, but then again you need to remember your medium button is tracked, and so you can't use that later in your combo. So it's annoying. It's weird. I get tripped up by that all the time playing Squiggly, and I played her for a while. If you're sick nasty with it and you're close to the corner, 6 HP Mortis is dummy damage, but that's getting distracted and really into the weeds. It's kind of just like we need a bit more of intent behind the things we choose for a lot of our characters. And I mean that as in like a focused game plan where it's I'm doing this for a reason as opposed to I'm doing this because I know it's strong. And so again, with Fortune, it's okay, I'm sitting here and timing my high-low for after their push block because I'm trying to open them up as opposed to I'm up backing, pressing jump heavy punch, but it's not actually going to get me much. Not necessarily lab routes and mixes, this is more thinking about your advantage state, like actually getting things from your advantage state. So again, like the Fortune example is the biggest one to me, where you would use your resources and then your autopilot after the fact is again to up back. So you're just releasing all of that pressure you built up everything with, and then you're down an assist, you're in the air, so your mobility is a bit more limited. They know what your jump arc is going to be, and then you either have a double jump or air dash. So it's like you still have options, but you're a lot more predictable where you're going to go. And they can just take that space back. Like all the pressure got relieved. As opposed to even just holding your ground and doing nothing as a bait for a reversal, you're still on the ground close enough to threaten anything. If you do a full hop back, you're in the air a third of the screen away from them. They can just up back or block overhead and go, I'm not a threat for anything. I might recommend you try out Cremation, because that will, one, help with mix, two, it already has a lot of overlap with Copter. If you don't like it, I 100% get it. They serve very different purposes, but you do have some overlap with your assists. But I think that is the biggest piece of advice I have for you. No, I like it. Okay, fair enough. If you've already dabbled and you know what you like, 100%, you can make it work. Just food for thought. I didn't know if you had tried it before. But yeah, for Oxygen, again, I really want to see a bit more Valentine and double jump medium kick, especially if you notice someone's as jump happy as Renegona is. It's a really good air-to-air. Like, it is downright silly. To that point, Renegona, Misfortune's jump medium kick is a discount Valentine jump medium kick. It's not as good, but it's not bad. It's a little bit awkward to confirm from, but I'm not gonna lie, I will air-to-air people with that. It hits further than Jump Light Punch does. It has a very specific spacing you want to use it as opposed to Jump Light Punch or Jump Medium Punch, but it's very similar to a really good button and can be used in similar instances.
Oh my god, is this bracket actually gonna start?
Let's go!
You're still not in it?
No.
No, they just barely called the first stream.
Let's go.
That's a full hour after it was scheduled.
Amazing. Don't you just love getting rewarded for being responsible and practicing your fighting games, Ruby?
Oh my god. Oh my god. Every time
I
I
regret
get
to inform
mad,
you, Ruby, I will not run a BB tag bracket.
don't worry, I know. I wouldn't either. Not yet.
But yeah, so for those two characters, and then so like, I can't remember whether it was one of y'all were saying you're a little too reliant on get vile set play. Valentine
I
does
think that was
still
me. No.
just deal
Yeah,
damage.
Yeah, there was an instance in one of the matches that I think it was after you killed the secondary character, you got your third, which you were at level 2 Vile. And you don't really need the third Vile, but it's like, whatchamacallit? Like, you were in a position where, sure, they're at max on Dizzy, you can back off, but you're in a place where you want to keep that advantage of the corner and try to prevent them from getting out. And with the team that you run, you have a good way of doing that. So even if you wanted to back up, let like say they're blocking bomber for what they're having to block bomber, then you can get your pile there while still keeping the corner instead of having to put yourself on the other side of the corner, because after you gave them that much space, you ended up on the corner on the other side. So just food for thought.
Yeah, and then beyond that, there was.
How do we feel about air to air? You do air to in the corner. I would argue you do HK. Mid screen where there's some distance. You do AMK.
So, jump heavy kick is a retreating or hold your ground air to air. Jump heavy kick is I'm putting up a wall and I'm expecting you to run into it. You have to deal with this. Jump medium kick is much better for. It can be a retreating air to air, especially if you really want to mess with your movement. That's the other side effect of Valve jump medium kick is it's a really weird air stall that really changes your trajectory. But it's much better for doing up forward jump medium kick, trying to catch people doing a bit more of a spaced option. But yeah, so like you're saying, jump medium kick is significantly faster, so it's much better for a bit more of an offensive thing. Where jump heavy kick, that's a big old button, but if you go forward and press it, and they call your bluff and meet you in the air before it comes out, you're in danger. So again, like, this is a gross oversimplification, but the way I think about it, up back, jump heavy kick. Neutral jump heavy kick, or jump medium kick, kind of both work depending on the situations. If I'm up forwarding, I'm almost always pressing jump medium kick. Up forward jump heavy kick is a commitment that puts you at a massive risk to put yourself forward and press that button too. But
Okay, real quick, I got a dip. I can finally play my match.
Let's go.
All right. Good luck, chat room. Y'all be good. And I'm out of here.
Kunya. And he's dead.
I believe we need to run the next set, Dunce.
Yep. There was a lot to yap about for that one, so not Travoa, sorry. Crabadonk. Who is Edgy Jelly? What is this Discord name? Oh my god. That actually caught me so off guard.
Yeah, you know what? Their whole Discord profile really says enough about them.
It's just a lot. It's just a lot I wasn't expecting. I type in a name to ping. the tag that comes out is 3 times as long as the name itself, and the accolade is Chungus Godmaster. Like, that's a lot to take in all at once, my friends.
Yeah, yeah. Little eye opener.
Not quite close. Oh, barely. Nice. I didn't even think it would reach. Ooh, yeah, the tag's to banned. Okay. How many times are we gonna see on this set? Kind of unfortunate that didn't hit. Tech forward, press a button, still press after the fact. Edgy, we gotta be confirming that if we're gonna press there. So yeah, call your assist, deal with the bomb. Oh, the drop. So, one thing I will say, that's too high. No!
It is large.
So we are giving this Eldorge a little bit too much respect. So, we're running away from it. The problem is, it's still on its way, and then all of a sudden we're in the corner, and then we have to deal with it. Pretty sure you could have done caught there, Jelly.
So, it probably, and also you need to sweep, not that like kick you accidentally did. So,
Yeah.
drop will hit you.
Unfortunate drop. Oop. That was misinput. Yeah, you really have to respect that after caught. Usually, after you see them going to sweep, you're just gonna want to hold item drop. But to that point, sorry, I got distracted. If you're dealing with Eldorge assist, if you're not backing off to buy time to call your assist and eat it, usually you're kind of just going to want to confront the issue and hold it. Either go over it or just say, alright, I have to deal with your pressure. Because you avoid it until you run into the corner, and then again, you're just in the corner in the same situation. So you've put off the inevitable and made your situation significantly worse. So it's one of those things where it's like, do I deal with it now or later? Later almost always ends up being a worse time. Again, there are some good reasons to do it later. It's like, okay, I need to buy myself time, wait for them to whiff something and try and go over them. That's a valid option. Again, like I said earlier, I'm gonna deal with it later, and dealing with it later is letting Brass come off cooldown and then call cooldown, or call Brass to clear it from the screen. So it's like, but if you don't have a better reason to just deal with it immediately, you should probably just deal with it immediately. Second raw tag, this time it gets killed. Throw catches a little bit of a fumble.
Ooh, combo drop.
Why did we... There was no one dizzy to
Backing up full screen.
Yeah, there was no one dizzy to drain. There was no reason for us to just concede the corner. We had Eliza in a really bad situation and then just let her get out of it.
We need to combo into a super and DHC to pick off. We're not gonna do it, and we're gonna hard tag instead.
Yeah, third tag in 2 games. That doesn't work because you didn't OTG with it. Very specific.
Okay, your homework is learn how to use your snap. Jelly. Ab is not respecting
Fourth
sweep
raw
caught
tag.
or calling Brass to cover it at all.
Yeah. Oh, that sucks.
Sick.
Baba booty. I think I would have rather you just walk up and parried it. Oh no, Brass!
The fix there is you can also input DP to recover from no Brass.
But yes, sitting in that space and getting that love dart out is really important. You have got to mix up your timing so it doesn't just get eaten by the item drop. Or you can call bans to eat the item drop for you. Oh, that sucks.
Alright. Just doing it? Oh, they walked into it, but not just be doing random Argus when they haven't been hit.
Edgy Jelly, punishing the assist, you can just do caught. It lets you jump cancel and not get hit by projectiles. If there's also projectile, we did not respect the caught at all. Hit him. Did you already use Sunstone?
That's the hard tag. Waiting for it.
Yeah. Where's the timpani?
Gamer, you have to act like.
Yeah, they're trying to
forward.
brass.
There you go.
Oh!
Again. Yep.
Krabadunk, they showed you like 4 times what they were trying to do. You should have really seen that coming. Uh-oh.
Screen level 3. You gotta have these.
Alrighty. Yeah, so for Jelly, in general, an over-reliance on sweep caught to get through the zoning can definitely explore other options. I know Eliza's big, but she does have other tools. So you can chicken block either Air Show George or item drop, preferably it's item drop, and then you can air dash over, because her air dash is a little floaty, so it tends to actually send her over Air Show George if you have it at a good jump height. You can also just air dash over, jump light punch the stand heavy punch or any of the other grounded projectiles, and that recovers you out of the air dash really quickly, and it gets you in space where all of a sudden you can start threatening stand heavy kick Kara caught and be in range for that. In general, you can. This is better for the slower projectiles. It's hard for the fast-moving stuff, but like if there's an L George, you can just caught it, clear it off the screen, and get a jump cancel if you need. You can also jump cancel it into a special, so you can clear L George off the screen, jump cancel, and do L Throne. Like you can do Throne and send that out. I personally like Throne, at least to like sprinkle in just to check their zoning pattern. I know Haterade is not a big fan of it, so it's kind of just personal preference.
Actually, one of the we're getting in the weeds, but one of the things I do, I'll actually do sweep into L spiral, and just exit the sweep right outside of their range, and then finish the gameplay from there on. It's because a lot of people expect to either have to block Throne, or they expect you to go all the way through with the sweep, and they don't expect you to stop in the dead space and play the game.
Yeah. So yeah, you can get really tricky with it. I don't know how often I saw you approach Throne with Brass behind you, because Throne can clear the projectiles, Brass forces them to block, and then you don't have to deal with the downside of having a lot of recovery on Throne, because you just muscled your way in using Brass, and then all of a sudden you're a really sticky character on the zoner who's crying in the club. It's a good spot to be in. It's a very good spot to be in. Once Eliza actually gets her hands on Peacock, it feels so good. You just need to not get super antsy, because her 2LK will eat you alive if you're over happy, over eager on the air dashes. Other than that, Eliza loves being in when she's in versus Peacock. Even heavy punch range, Peacock tries to start zoning and you just slap the bomb out of her
You press
hand.
5 HP and you trade with the bomb, press 5 HP again.
Yep. It's genuinely just like slap the bomb out of their hand, uppercut them into the sky, and just slam them back down to the ground. Once Eliza's actually in her range, that matchup feels pretty nice, because Peacock just has to respect a ton of stuff. The problem is getting there. But so you've got a couple other tools. You do not have to overly rely on sweep, because if you do sweep too much, all of a sudden that brass is being held. They see you sweep, they just brass you on reaction. They see sweep, they start holding item drop. That helps them recover quickly. They get to block caught, and then all of a sudden you have an item over your head and you're playing Peacock's game. So it's... Throne is good, do not over-index on it. It is exploitable, because you only have a limited number of exit options out of it, which is why it's so dangerous.
So it loses the jab.
It loses the jab. If you sweep too close and they just punch move you, you kind of lose in every single interaction. It's a tool that requires finesse and not overuse. It's a big it depends with asterisk all around it, because it's not necessarily a bad tool, but it's hard to use and easily exploitable. So it's a unique tool.
And the important thing is, if it hits, you should be getting the conversion, because you're not getting a lot of them.
Yeah. But so beyond that was honestly the biggest thing for the Eliza, because she was just struggling in the point where Fukua, similar deal, like getting to either below or above Airshow George, and then just throwing your love dart throws a wrench in a lot of Peacock zoning patterns. You do need to watch out for item drop. That can shark you. That is the one big thing. So usually you're probably going to fish for this after you've dealt with item drop. And sometimes you go for it, making the call they won't drop it, and you get hit. It's a fighting game. Sometimes you're wrong. It is what it is. It's not the biggest setback in the world. You're already at full screen anyway, so you just ate a bit more damage, and you get to go again. Doesn't mean it doesn't suck, though. Peacock when I get you. But that is a really good spot to be as Fukua. If you need an example of that, go watch Mario or Ryuki whenever Ryuki decides to play Fukua into Peacock. It's a surprisingly effective option. It's like just perfectly in Peacock's dead zone, and hits her at just the right time to be a massive nuisance. And then beyond that, I think just overall using our band for offense could be optimized a bit more. We should call it when we're approaching or when we've already approached, so they hold something, they block brass, they hold another thing. Or we at least use it to keep our first approach safe. Feels like we're more using it to secure the neutral, but that in and of itself then means you don't have it for pressure. Which versus some characters, so like versus Peacock, that's the job it needs to do. That's getting the job done. But like versus Big Band, you're already kind of winning neutral versus Big Band. Big Band's on the back foot. Not necessarily on the back foot, but like it's more of an even playing field. And so you can use it to help your offense more than just go my child, secure the neutral. Because pressure in front and behind brass is very strong, and brass has a multifaceted tool, not just a neutral tool. It does everything. It does just about everything besides lockdown. So if you learn how to use it for every tool in its Swiss Army knife of tools, it becomes a very good assist. I feel like that's most of what I have for Jelly. And then for Krabadonk, we saw 4 raw tags.
Stop raw tagging band.
Yeah.
Stop doing Argus when it's not a confirm. Stop leaving Peacock in until she's on Mayday, which forces you to raw tag band or she dies.
You do also
leading
run
some SSJ misfires as well.
Yeah. You do also run brass. You can block something in alpha counter and then play the am I gonna brass or e-break game. I don't think I've seen you use that once, and that is an infinitely more effective tool than just raw tagging. It does cost a bar, don't get me wrong, it's expensive. But you're also a Peacock player. You will almost always be in meter advantage. So I would highly recommend dabbling with alpha counter. It is quite good. Quite good. And then beyond that...
The character's low at health and you want them to not die.
Yeah. Mayday is just in general like a danger term.
I'd be 8 checking this if the kids don't know what Mayday is anymore.
It's also just, yeah. But beyond that, it's kind of just as a peacock, you really need to be able to change your zoning habits. And that is because different matchups have very different needs. So it's why a lot of peacock players hate dealing with Brass, because Brass makes them play a different game. She can deal with Brass, but if you don't autopilot that way, Brass interrupts you and checks you and you just die. Same thing with Eliza. Sweep caught is something you need to respect and have a different game plan around, that I kind of walked through some of the processes you can take. And if you're not and you're just going through your normal zoning, you will just get hit. And so it's kind of going into replay takeover and going, okay, if I do this here instead of my normal zoning, this works. This punishes this. This punishes this. This is a low risk option that puts me in a good state. Like you can kind of go through those options, because if you disrespect your opponent's tools in this game, they will make you regret it. That's kind of just plain and simple how this game works. Regardless of how dumb a team is, regardless of how top tier or a Noega team is to deal with, you do still have to interact with them. Regardless of what people try to tell you. And yeah, so you gotta play around their tools. I think that's the biggest part of it. The other stuff is just a little bit of routing, but I mean, we always have this talk, to just go dabble with some more routing. Go into the lab, learn a bit more, learn a tad more, and we both know you know how to fix it. We don't gotta belabor that point. I see Krabadonka. I just wanted to finish my thought first. Eliza tends to be really sticky just because, like, it's how much block stun a lot of her normals have and how big they are, so you can, like, push block her out, but then she still catches you with the jump heavy punch, so she stays closer, and then she land cancels, and you're still in block stun, and she has enough time to then air dash back at you. As Peacock, you have a really good anti-air, so if they're not, like, super meaty on their pressure, you can just spam 2 light kick and catch an Eliza who's just doing air dash, jump light kick, jump heavy punch at you every single time. But you, like, almost always need to push block her for it because she's so plus in your face. So it's not really an option of, oh, I can, like, try and check her for something after the fact. It's just once she's in, you have to deal with that. She's usually plus enough to dash up and do a space 2 medium punch to represent a low threat. And even if she doesn't dash in, she can try and catch you swinging at air if you try and catch her being aggressive by just pressing stand heavy punch. Because if she's close enough to threaten high-low, you push block her once, she's not out of her threat range. She still has her heavy button, she still has caught. And you kind of just have to deal with that. So it's like, it's really hard to get her off of you, especially with assists. Like, that's why I run Copter. Copter lets me stay in, and then the second I'm like, okay, I'm gonna take a seat back, and I'm just gonna throw Bella at them and force them to deal with that for a second. That lets me walk forward, and then all of a sudden I'm not at push block threat anymore. I'm gonna cross you up threat again. So Eliza's just really good at constantly staying in that space, and it takes very good, deliberate push blocks or like intelligent placed buttons to interrupt the gaps in her pressure that you really need to know are there. So it's keep that sort of stuff in mind. One thing that Band is probably going to have a bit more of a heyday with than Peacock, Eliza jump light kick, jump heavy punch isn't actually a true block string, so you can mash SSJ in that gap. It's hard, don't get me wrong, but it is an option. So keep that in mind. I think that being said, let's get Ray in here and figure out wrapping up for tonight, because I've been yapping.
Okay, I got like 30 minutes to kill for my next match. What's happening?
You wanna bully Ray for everyone's entertainment and Ray's education? You don't have to if you don't want to. Do you want to boot up SG in the middle of your BB tag bracket?
Well, I'm in losers right now. I lost my first match.
No, you need to lock in.
I did. I lost 3-2. I lost at 3-2 because I was like, dude, I don't know what they want me to do against this character. Like, I don't know what's the answer here. And then they gave me an answer. I'm like, dude, this sounds like I'm going to die. There's like, if you're brave enough, you can just answer this thing. It's like, what is this thing? Him doing flips and all that. I'm like, okay, yeah, all right. You just have to know if they're gonna do it or not. And I'm like, oh my god, yes. Death.
All right, Ray. What are we doing? What do we got?
We are going to press buttons.
Oh.
Oh,
Drop.
no Gato. Or not Gato, not Scratch.
Nice.
I think Fortune routes are stable enough. I would have loved to see you kill the Eliza and then snap the clips and have both characters done there.
Wait for you to see what save that was, because you need a true mix up.
Desi. Drop it.
That Nom just anti-aired me? Oh, we dropped off the Nom.
Don't think you needed to use another bar. But...
I don't think it hurts them that much, though. That's the funny thing. Good anti-air, Jesus.
I kicked Ben and...
Yeah. I mean, even if Ben wasn't
hit your
there,
good button.
I'm pretty sure where they pressed it, it still would have spoke to you.
But Dunce, I've been told that JMK is a really good button.
It is a very good button. It has distinct weaknesses, but that button's stupid.
Okay. Also, yes, it is me on the mic, and yes, I play games.
Yeah, Ruby Enjoyer spotted.
Dude, I was gonna play the game. I'm solely playing the game just for her, for them. That's really what it was.
Yeah.
Flips.
Got clips. Nice smash.
You could have feraled in response. What the?
I don't know if Pharaoh would have worked the way that from how low that was.
It would have. I'm like 90% sure.
Ooh, tag route? Oh.
Cheeky rollers.
This is a cheap reverse read. Am I dead?
No, I don't think
yeah.
so.
We lost the corner then, did this? I disagree.
Couldn't push block, but... No.
I just got another meter to get the gun.
Mashing 2OP? We're not mashing 2OP.
Oh my god, they are trying. You know, the more
Trying to kill them.
I know. This is the answer that was just talked about like on Thursday.
So, yeah, you are doing a lot, right? Yeah, here, this is what I was looking for. We can just play lame. They don't even really have a neutral assist.
Okay.
That was a good lane cancel, though. Tuba!
Okay.
I think Fenrir was probably the play. I don't know, Gregor.
Or it doesn't actually like beat SSJ like that. Really.
Yeah, that's. But I think because of how fast, I don't know how much if you would have broke the armor in time before the SSJ could have came out.
Alternatively, we could just not have alpha counter SSJ.
That's true. Why did they make AC the best thing for this character?
Needs it.
The fact that AC E-Break and AC SSJ are both available.
Yeah, they knew, bro. Like they knew what they were doing.
They on both? Yeah.
Nice. Oh, we didn't dash forward. Oh, that scared me. No heavy punch? Yeah, right. I'm not gonna lie, just jockey like you're going in, but don't actually do anything.
Head. Interrupter.
I was gonna.
That's nasty.
Yeah, what's it? Paying attention to the wrong girl, Ray.
Sneeze.
My throw didn't hit.
I'm surprised that the head at that point didn't just interrupt just for the love of the game. You have enough time to go to LOS after this? No. Ray.
Ray, you should have just signed
Put
it.
the S. You did just put the SSJ, bro.
Put the SSJ in the bag. I will say this Fortune is still allergic to the floor.
Yeah, she's jumping a lot. That's why I was like, oh, beat extend, and make they like respect a little more.
Dude, they want to get that JOK emote on next to their name, bro. Don't you know?
But yeah,
I think he's doing a lot better on not just mashing the JLK.
Yeah.
Like it's definitely harder to play around his forward pressure now than it was before.
Yeah, it's.
But I think my main issue is that it definitely still feels like they're doing a lot, and like when we don't really need to, you know.
I'm just not seeing the random dash up or delayed 2LK and neutral catching people up backing the JLK that you always press. It's that's the other half of the stay on the ground, because the stay on the ground means you can threaten high low. If the second they see you in the air, it's like, oh, I wonder what's gonna happen. It's high. It might be a cross up if I don't get my up back up in time, but it's high. It's like being on the ground is all of a sudden like. And I know, like, Swergen and I are really guilty of this. We kind of fuzzy block in this game, and so it's like, we'll block low for a little bit, and then we'll fuzzy block the timing for the IAD. And if you just sit there, even bonus points, if you stand for a frame or two to make it look like the end of a jump squat where you're going forward, and then you hit the delayed 2LK after that, you will murder people. Like, just mess up with people's default timings. Hit them with that delayed low if they're constantly blocking the overhead, and like you will kill me. I will actually probably throw my controller. Once Odd figured that out versus me, I straight up lost so many games.
Hold on, Ray, ready up. I have a puzzle for you.
I have a puzzle.
That's crazy. What is this puzzle? Can I play my loser smash shit? Did they finally fit it?
Let me in! Let me in!
I just want to play, bro. Then I can get my 15 minutes in here afterwards and then just do something else.
But
I'm doing my due diligence.
You didn't
My
want to hop
2026
into
goal.
a BB tag lobby and find QM in 2026?
Dude, why don't I just stare at fire and see who shows up?
Yep.
But also to be fair, I've been a little bit focused on SG, so I've been neglecting BB tag a little too much.
I've been neglecting all my fighting games. Every time I go to a major, I'm like, oh yeah, I'll play Toonie more. This game's sick. You know what? I love learning this game, and then I just...
Bro, literally, that has been me in every offline. I'll play like Splusion or something. I'm like, oh my god, BB tag is so great. And then I come back to, and then I go home, boot up SG.
Yeah.
Like I went to the Awaiting Fates, like here in Cali, and then I was like, dude, oh my god, I went 0-2 with this. It was so sick. And then I got 0-2, and I'm like, dude, yeah, I need to be playing this game again. Go home, boot up SG.
Yeah, I got what I wanted. So he is doing a lot better on his jump habits. Because before, when I would play him with Dahlia, he would just like run into the JMP like fairly often.
Let's go. The one
But,
thing
like when I present the JMP here, he's like he's either staying out of the range of it in the air, or he's just like staying on the ground and running under it.
Clap, clap. We're tightening up the gameplay. The one thing I do appreciate is you've clocked Tateray just calling assists on defense.
Okay, I can play my
repeat.
second song.
And you're just constantly happy birthdaying them for it. That's very good to see. I noticed it on the other team as well.
Yeah, but a lot of gamers do not respect calling assists for some reason.
Yeah.
And you need to apply your pressure in a way where you still get to punish them if they do call the assists. I don't know. I need to get more games of the Ray after this anyways with the Eldar team, because I've been experimenting with that.
Eldar.
I'll probably talk to him after this.
Alright.
Why are you sweating? You literally already played it for one game.
Yeah. I never change Kravadonk. Alright.
I mean, he's correct for saying that. Alright, I'm gonna let you do all the goodbyes, and
Yeah.
I'll talk to Ray and play some games with them.
Alright, have a good one.
I feel like
Appreciate it.
we're at the point where, like, there's not glaring issues, it's gonna be like a case by case with full sets for
Yeah.
Ray.
That's where advanced gets a little bit weird, because it's like, not to say players are perfect, it's just the issues are so much more granular and situation specific, where it's like, all of a sudden you should just turn to Vodrby more often than not.
I'm gonna switch channels, you do that, and not get.
Alright. Well, so, Raisin Brando's getting after lecture, but big thanks to those two for helping out tonight. It always helps for me. There is a couple events coming up this week, but the big one, the big one, is Hunter's Hustle is finishing up their 4th season. And let me get the actual... There we go. Okay. So, Hunter's Hustle, finalizing their season for season 4. So all of these players are people who have graduated this season. They have made it through the first stage, so to speak, of this bracket, this invitational bracket. And these top 8 players are playing for a couple bits of money. All the coupons have been claimed, but there is still the Metro, you know. If you want to throw in a couple bucks, show them a little bit of love, show them a little bit of support, give them a little bit of encouragement to keep on going. These are the gamers you'll be supporting. It'll be greatly appreciated. So this will be 8 p.m. EST tomorrow, Sunday. Go show them some love. After this, there'll be a bit of a hiatus. So this is the last little bit of handy dandy house of candy, Hunter's Hustle, you'll be able to see in a while. So pull up, fanfare, fireworks, everything. Go show them some love. Then for the next week, it's all kind of the same straightforward rigmarole. You got Danison hosted on Tuesday. Just kind of your normal ranked ladder matches hosted through Mixmasters. Wednesday, we'll host an open bracket, Be Great, 8 p.m. EST. Next Thursday is going to be Mixmasters at 8 p.m. EST. As well as we'll be hosting our VOD review, time undetermined until we figure out who's hosting it. Next Saturday, once again, Raw Tag Rumble, 1 p.m. EST, and we'll be back at 7 p.m. EST for your little edumacation. And then the Sunday will be open. The other thing to think about while I'm thinking about it. Where is this gonna be? Where's this gonna be? Event promotion. Here we go. Okay. Future, big future, thinking about future things. There's a new charity tournament. There's already at least 500 in the prize pool and 500 for charity. They do not have coupons yet as far as I'm aware, but they are already accepting donations. You're split 50-50 between American Cancer Society and the actual prize pool for the bracket. So April 4th, in around about a month, a little under. We've got this. It is on a Saturday, April 4th. So keep an eye out for this. Go show some love if you can't play. Love to just see you in chat. If you can donate, again, half of the money goes to charity. So if you can spare a little bit, please do. If you can't, if you need to be responsible, don't throw money away you don't have. But we love Ruby. We love this event. Go show some support any which way you can. But that'll be it for me. Appreciate all y'all for showing up. Hope this helped. Very quick reminder, if y'all have any further questions, please just shoot me a ping in the Discord. Timestamps help if it's about something specific I said or something specific that happened on stream. And all of that wrapped up, I'll put on the video and figure out where y'all are getting sent. So have a good night, everybody. Take care. I clicked the wrong button.
And my spectator.
That's okay.
Oh, nice! Ooh!
Oh, we avoided
Let's go.
it. Nice.
Oh, let me see it.
Hey,
Hey,
the combo?
hey, hey.
you finished this. They died.
That's somewhat of a combo,
Nice.
yeah.
Hey, they're dead.
We're missing a few more parts to it, but
Yeah.
We got Bombination.
It's like we have some bombas, but like our knowledge of the mechanics of the game are not exactly there just yet.